I'm Karen Salvano of Morrow County Master Gardener Volunteer, and I'm going to talk today about flowers, plants, shrubs, and trees that hummingbirds are attracted to. Hummingbirds usually come to Ohio around the end of April, and they leave around the end of September. And the only breed of hummingbird that comes to Ohio is the ruby throat. They do migrate from South America, and they travel up to 500 miles. And if you want to have water for them, sugar water, it is using 4 parts water to 1 part granulated sugar. And you bring it to a boil, and you boil for 1 to 2 minutes, and then you cool. And then you can put it in your feeder. And when the water becomes cloudy, you will want to change the water if the hummingbirds have not used it all up. Some annual plants that are nice for baskets or planters, there's the begonia, calibrachoa, candy corn, fuchsia, geranium, impatiens, lantana, marigolds, petunias, snapdragons, verbena, and zinnia. And there are annual plants that are larger that you would want to plant in a garden or in your flower beds. The evening primrose and flowering tobacco, 4 o'clocks, and scarlet runner bean, which also has edible beans. And here are some pictures of some of those plants. And there are herbs that hummingbirds like. They like anise hyssop and catmint, lavender, rosemary, and they absolutely love sage. So you can enjoy your herbs as well and share with the hummingbirds. And we do have native perennials that they love. There's blazing star, butterfly weed, cardinal flower, common milkweed, coneflower, cup plant, obedient, smooth penstemon, turtlehead, Virginia bluebells, wild bergamot, and wild columbine. And here are some pictures of them. And one thing you want to consider when planting perennials is planting so that they will bloom spring through fall, so that the hummingbirds have something to drink throughout the entire season. And then some other perennial plants that are nice to have in your flower beds: bee balm, bleeding heart, columbine, common bugleweed, but you'll probably want to be careful with that one because that one does spread. Coral bell, crocosmia, daylily, delphinium, hostas, iris, lily, lungwort, lupine, and phlox. And here are some of the pictures. Now there are biennial plants that are plants that last about 2 years and then tend to die out. There are foxglove and hollyhock and sweet william. There are also plants that are bulbs that you would want to dig up for the winter, and that's canna lily, dahlia, and gladiolus. And there are vines. If you need to hide something or want something growing up a trellis, there's mandevilla, which is an annual, and then there's trumpet honeysuckle and wisteria, and hummingbirds love all of them. And then there are bushes and trees that have flowers for the hummingbirds. Bushes, the azaleas, butterfly bush, elderberry, lilac, New Jersey tea, Rose of Sharon, Summersweet, Wigelia, and Yucca. And some trees that the hummingbirds enjoy are flowering crabapple, flowering dogwood, horse chestnut, northern catalpa, red buckeye, redbud, and tulip poplar.